Hi everyone, welcome to Blue Gaming, and in this video we're going to go over the Lee Enfield sniper rifle for the Recon class in Battlefield 5. The Enfield is actually the first Recon weapon that you get in Battlefield 5, and it's a very solid starting rifle for the Recon class. The Enfield is well balanced and is a great way to jump into the Recon class off the bat. I'm not a hardcore Recon player by any means, but personally, this rifle has proven to me that sniping in Battlefield 5 can be incredibly rewarding. So in this video, we're going to go over the stats and some spec tree advantages of the Lee Enfield, what the gun does well and the situations it excels in, and lastly, we'll go over what the gun does not so well and where to not use it. So let's jump right in and look into the stats of the Lee Enfield. I get all my stats from rawbenter.com. I'll put a link in the description if you care to check it out. Being the starting rifle, the Lee Enfield is fairly basic, but you can actually take advantage of this on the battlefield. The base rate of fire for the rifle is 71 rounds per minute, which isn't too shabby for the bolt actions. It's actually the highest base fire rate of all the bolt action rifles, and the fire rate can actually be bumped up to a 87 rounds per minute with the machine bolt specialization. This is still making it one of the fastest firing bolt actions in the Recon class, which, like I said, not too shabby for a starting gun. The Enfield also has a higher mag capacity compared to the other bolt actions. It carries 10 rounds. Sadly, there's no option for an extended mag, but this is still the highest of all the bolt actions. This will be helpful if you're like me and don't always have crazy accurate aim, but it will also come in handy if you want to take out multiple targets on an objective. Now let's take a look at the damage model for the Lee Enfield. The rifle has an okay damage model. For a starting gun, it's pretty alright. 60 damage at about 30 meters, and then the damage drops off to about 55 at 55 meters, and stays that way and kind of plateaus. This makes for a solid mid-range sniping gun. And that brings me to my next point. What does the Lee Enfield do well, and what situations does it excel in? For me, the Enfield really did well at mid to medium long range, so say like 30 to 55 meters, I was getting pretty constant kills. I know that sounds kind of weird, but you can really scare a team or a group of guys on an objective from just playing outside the objective. And this is especially true if you land headshots. The other trick with any sort of rifle play, whatever rifle you're running with, is to move around or have a clear way out of a sniping spot. This will definitely help you excel. The Lee Enfield actually did pretty well when I was rushed in certain situations, but I didn't really rely on it too much. I did get a couple CQB hip-fire kills or stuff like that here and there, but it was incredibly rare. The Enfield is balanced pretty fairly, and it seems to be a great starting gun for any new Recon player. Now, let's take a look at what it does not excel at. Well, of course, being a starting rifle, it's not really going to excel at those extreme long ranges. There's definitely better rifles for those super skill kills. The bullet velocity just isn't there with the Lee Enfield at only about 500 meters per second. You'll have massive bullet drop, and you'll have to lead your targets pretty hardcore. Obviously, this is also not going to excel inside 25 meters. Duh, it's a bolt-action rifle. But you can get a little lucky, like I said, but really don't want to rely on it being a team deathmatch kind of gun. Overall, the Lee Enfield is a stellar starting bolt-action rifle. Fast fire rate for the bolt actions, larger magazine, and a decent damage model. Any new Recon player should easily get the feel for this gun after a round or two, or just stick to mid-range engagements. And even a skilled Recon class vet should still be able to have fun with this rifle, and being able to utilize a perfect mix of skill and balanced weaponry. Of course, thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you liked the video, hit the like button, check out some of my other stuff. If you really like the video, of course, hit the subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching.